And welcome back to Let's Play Cognition episode 3. We were about to go back. We'll need to check all those things afterwards. But let's work with the one vision that we can actually see. Let's take the stairs. Huh, alright. Some things are missing.
I know there's that saying, you don't finish a work of art, you abandon it. But come on, at least finish her face.
We already saw why she's unfinished. Huh. That's a weird painting. Whoa. Okay. That is also weird.
Aside from telling me Cordelia has a lot of money, this sort of stuff isn't telling me much about her.
Right, let's see.
Let me see if I can find any memories relevant to Keith working on this thing.
So the small wrench definitely isn't the one to use, but I still need to lock the green planet in place. Look at that! I have a lot more control if I jiggle the wrench as I turn it.
Should I know which is which? Well, that's not it.
After seeing her, I'd bet that another vision could clue me in.
It would be nice if we could actually know. This is her talking. I guess it's this.
I don't know how I know this. It just hit me. Keith needs to jiggle the hex keys when he makes adjustments with them.
Nice. So, talk to Keith.
Keith? Keith, I have a suggestion for how you could fix those planets you're working on.
Yeah? What's that?
Use the large wrench. Adjust the green planet with it.
Then notice if it goes clockwise or counterclockwise.
And turn it counterclockwise, but jiggle it as you turn it.
No, Cordelia, I'm sure.
Keith?
Right,
Yeah?
let's try this again.
Use the large... Adjust the...
green.
And turn it clockwise.
No, Cordelia.
Huh.
Keith?
So it's
Yeah?
a small wrench. Where's the medium wrench?
Use the medium wrench. Adjust the green planet.
Yes.
And turn it clock...
This is it?
Interesting thought. If I...
Yes,
Wait!
it is.
Yes, that's it!
Alright. Cool. Okay, so do we get anything else?
He's pretty gone. It's a good thing.
How about these papers? We'll sign them?
Keith, will you sign these papers for Max?
But I just can't get this calculation to match up. It matched up last time. Why doesn't this one? Huh? Oh, yeah.
Cordelia, you're a bad person.
What's this? This one has a second name on it. Jeff Therian. Who's that? Do I sign it?
I don't know. It was with the papers that Max needed you to sign. Maybe this Jeff has to sign it also.
Don't care, it's signed. If he doesn't need it, too bad. Now let me work. I need to see if I can just...
Huh. Jeff Therian, that's the second time we've heard it, and I think it was John mentioning it.
I think of it as a fin poking out of the water. To me, it represents something that seems ominous on the surface, but whose deeper nature is just simply hidden and unknowable.
Can I? No, I guess not.
What's going on?
Whoa. That's how she collapsed.
That was like the vision I had down on the balcony, and it makes more sense now. She wasn't just seeing any old visions. She was seeing her brother dying. She lost consciousness there, which stopped the vision. Maybe I can pick up the trail to the rest of that incident someplace else.
Maybe now can use the lying down vision. This one. Ah, the other one is grey now, so I guess it's done.
I am awake. I am awake. I am awake.
I am awake!
Cordelia!
Hey, kid. Glad to see you're back. I was worried. I canceled a teleconference to be here with you. So it's official. You're more important than 2 Australian businessmen. How are you feeling?
Like someone's been stacking sandbags in my head.
I'm so glad you're back. We didn't know what happened, and we had no idea how serious it was. If it was a fainting or a coma. And if it was a coma, if you were gone that long, I don't know what I'd do.
Thank you, Keith.
Hey, maybe we should let her rest, huh?
She's finally back, and now you're trying to kick me out. No, I'm staying here until I
hell,
see she's
dude?
better.
No, it's okay, Keith. I'm feeling better, really. You should get back to working. Don't let me having a little headache throw off your day.
I don't know.
I know you're protective, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm fine. Go.
All right, just please be okay.
He's so worried. It's that same look in his eyes that was there when Mom and Dad died. Max, what happened? How did I get here?
I don't know what happened.
You
I was in
collapsed.
my office, and suddenly I heard you cry out. I ran out and saw you on the ground. We weren't sure if you hit your head, so it's quite a relief to have you talking right now.
Huh. As
Max,
expected.
I need to tell you something. I passed out because I saw it. Something awful. But I didn't just see it. I felt it. It was you getting killed, Max.
What do you mean saw? Saw how?
Remember how I could always win the shell game at the Topsfield Fair?
Yeah, but that was luck, Cordelia. You've always had a lucky streak.
Look, I wanted Keith out of here because I didn't want him to worry. But I'm making a point of telling you because I do want you to worry. You need to be careful.
We wouldn't be living on the 33rd floor if I'd been careful, Cordelia. Sorry. I'm just under a lot of pressure lately. Look, I don't know what you want here. I wasn't planning on taking candy from any strangers, but nor am I going to live in a vault until you give me the all clear.
Okay. Could you at least get me something? It's in the desk drawer over there. But you have to push the catch that's underneath or it won't open.
Sure. When we're done talking.
I helped out Keith, got him back on track, and now he's onto a new project.
He's a machine.
Sometimes more literally than I'd like. Has he remembered to eat today?
Oh, he's fine. It's good when he gets engaged. Maybe he'll pop out something brilliant we can make, market, and
Dude.
sell. That's part of why
What's the
having
matter
so
with you?
little media exposure is good for him. For all of us. If any of the tech firms found out how brilliant he is at this stuff, they'd kill us in our sleep to get him. The last thing we need is someone trying to pull this family apart.
You know, sometimes I wish you'd see him as your brother.
I do, Cordelia, I do. He's my genius brother.
Mom and Dad's anniversary is coming up.
What are you talking about? They married in the spring.
No, I mean the crash.
This-
The accident.
Oh, yeah. I guess it is coming up. You know, I hate it when you call that the anniversary.
A lot of
It's
people
not
do,
a happy
actually.
thing. I'll be sure to leave that day clear so we can go visit their graves.
Which is creepy.
Hey, did you get Keith to sign those papers?
Here you go.
Signed? Great! This makes things much easier. Thank you. You're the best sister I've ever had.
And by that logic, also the worst.
True, you are also the worst.
There's this name, Jeff Therian, on one of these papers Keith signed. Is that a mistake?
What? No, it's fine. He's just another person who's mixed up in all of this.
But I feel I've heard that name before. And why is it on Keith's claim release?
Oh, I wouldn't know. This is all lawyer stuff.
full of
Scorobius
shit.
drafted these up.
Well, I'll ask him about it then.
Cordelia. I'm sure it's nothing. Just let it go. Mom's necklace? I haven't seen this thing in years.
I've been keeping it safe.
Now, did she actually kill him? I don't know. That's weird. Whoa. The hell? Oh, this is very cool. So she actually knew about Erika from
She
the start.
saw me. Really saw me. Before it was just glimpses, but I think she really knows who I am now.
I can't see you anymore, but I know you're there. And I'm glad I've got you on my side.
That must be so weird. Jesus. It's a Doctor Who thing. Huh. Let's save. Let's bedroom. Sure, why not? Now that we know how to open this,
All
let's
right,
see what's in it.
let's see what you've gotten here.
Another file. Alright. If Master Davis is actually sharp enough to figure out the man hanging at the crime scene is the killer as he's looking for, she might actually deserve to live. Master Davis, it turned out she wasn't sharp enough as she doesn't deserve it. Picture of Sarah. Pursuing Longmore. I have Anthony in holding for now. There was an awful kind of pity I felt when he started talking to me, moaning on and on about repentance. When I was following him down the street, he had a certain swagger, but as soon as I grabbed him and shoved him to the van, he became something else entirely. Just a blind, scared animal trying to fulfill his needs when he thinks no one is looking. I need him alive and I spoiled for the hanging. It's like that used to joke. Life is nature's way of keeping meat fresh. Safe. Photo of Davis will have the combination for it. Email it. Side game. Computer. Longmore's apartment. I found a lot of sad bastard stuff in his home. Single serving frozen dinners. Tiny little bed. Porn tapes that he must bought back in the 80s. Journal entries to his dead mother. Forget whether he deserves what he's got coming. Maybe he wants it. While digging around, I found a photograph of a woman he killed tucked under a panel in the floor. Sarah Goodman. I can use this. Separate it into 4 pieces.
What the fuck? It was clear someone was playing a game with me, but seeing all the details calculated out, God,
That's pretty
makes
awesome
my
actually.
skin crawl.
Very dead zone. I need to rewatch that. Great show if you haven't seen it. That symbol, the size symbol that Rose showed me a few years back, I was playing around with it and I can just about line up the positions of the Hagman killing to overlay it into shape. It's perfect. Sometimes it's as if a whole world is trying to help you and tell you what you're doing is right. You are so fucked up. I need to add the size symbol to the scene without me too obvious a plan. I figured it out. A tattoo on Anthony by country's kicking tattoo by professional. What to do? I'll do it myself. I went to the butcher and got some pig skin to practice on. I'm getting comfortable with the tools. Tonight I'll sedate him, tomorrow he'll wake up within his arm. I just need to figure out where I should hide the final piece of the lependu. Joey Gothals, I just brought him back. I don't like the idea of having two live victims locked up together, but it won't be for long. Where the hell is he locking them up? And it's a necessity if this is to work out. Joe's anxiety was getting out of hand, so I had to dose him back down. Now he's lowering his head like a newborn baby. Oh, Jared Sullivan. I got the injection machine set up today. That's wow. But I decided to wait before. That's something actually your brother will do. So, before clamping Jared onto it, I want this to be fair, and I wouldn't want him dying of thirst. I don't want to set her off too much and send her on a warpath. Not until after she's arrived here to the towers. I've got the apartment all ready for tonight. Once Joey starts his fall, there's going to be any turning back. Erica will be here, and she will have earned it. I need to hold Joey up, breathe, and let him go. And this vision I've been having lately, I need to make sure I'm gone when Erica gets here. If I'm not here, then the events in the vision can't come to be. The order in which they suffered. Huh. Remember to set combination. This is the combination for the safe. Nothing but should I know who they are? This is John. So is it John Goethal? Yes, that's Sullivan. I have no idea who the person with the stick is. Maybe Longmore. Don't know. McAdams and Davis, and that doesn't really help me. It could be white for the pending for Davis and green for the pending of Longmore or Goethis, I don't remember. But what about all the rest? This doesn't say anything else.
Aside from the journal, the drawer also has a folder with notes on John and Sully. I'll grab that as well. Let's see.
So we should get some colors then. John. Sin patience, so it's the purple thing. John is purple. Davis is white. He's a pig and an idiot, more interested in fried food and ball games than doing any serious work. He appears to have been a decent agent at one point, but he seems to just be coasting along now, putting in the minimum amount of work until his retirement. For this reason alone he should be on my list. But he did try to help me once. I didn't make a damn bit of difference, but still. He listened, and he seemed to care. I'm not sure if he belongs with these others or not. We'll see how this plays out. He still has time to reveal his aim as worthy of living. Agent ID. Huh. Agent ID. FB 04CO14. So that is him, alright? Alright, let's start at the beginning. She's, yes, no, she's the white. He's the... We saw that. It was with the sisters, the blue sisters, alright? So he's blue. He was removed from his position in Boston after Mac's death. Presumably it was because of everything that happened following the death, but I can't get any of this speculation confirmed. I haven't been able to track where he went after leaving Boston. Aha, I got a lead. He was sent away to work with the Bureau in DC. Some demotion, he fails to save Max and then gets shifted off to work at headquarters. I'd go after him, but it wouldn't do me any good to do so in a different city. I need him here in Boston where it will happen if it's going to mean anything. Another step forward, I finally found out the name of the other investigation agent who was with Samuel McAdams before Max died, Madison Davis. And when did you know she's now in charge of Boston's branch of FBI? Dominos. A reliable source tells me that if she were to retire, then the most likely result will be Samuel McAdams' return to the Boston Bureau. Reliable source. Now I need to make sure she retires. As that's Dominos in a line. Okay. We got you. Sullivan. Sullivan is... we don't know. We haven't seen that. Right? He was working at the Boston FBI at the time of Mac's death, so I'll be looking into him. I've determined he was not in any way with the investigation. Nothing outstanding about him, and he's no special note. That goes in the discard pile. Something very interesting happened while I was watching. I pulled this file back out of the discarded pile because of what I saw. Jared Sullivan was working hand in hand with Erica Reed. I didn't like saying it. But there is a connection between them. Well, sort of. Erica seemed uncomfortable and cagey. I wonder if it was going to fizzle out soon. To test, I bumped into him after he dropped her off. Nice picture. It will be a little while before he is close enough to her to be useful, but I can wait. I've waited before. This could fit in very well. I've been searching for something that will get her fired up, and this just might be it. I need to know that it's more than a simple attentive and something. Obstinate. I need to see if she'll let her emotions cloud her judgment. Time to intercept. The best way to shake Erica up will be to take Jared away while they're at the FBI station. There is nothing like making people feel unsafe in their own home. Blonde wig, practice accent, get shared. Damn. Alright, yes, he's Longmore, and he has the olive painting which we haven't seen yet. So we're missing 2 paintings, I think. So he's the green. It's green. So we have purple, green, blue and white, and we're missing Sally's and Longmore's. And I'll end this episode here and search for more clues next time. Thank you for watching.